Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose recording live from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Monday, February 14th, 2022. And first of all, it's Valentine's Day. And I just want to wish everyone all a happy Valentine's Day. And before I get in that, let me start with my music. Okay. Yes. Again, this is Karl F. Rose recording live from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2022. And I want to talk about yesterday's Super Bowl, which came as a surprise to me. But it was really nice to see that Matthew Stafford finally got a win, finally got to the Super Bowl and actually won the game in his usual style. But the Rams were doing pretty good in the first quarter, but it came down to the wire, just like I figured it would. But I was really upset, and I had to turn it off in the beginning of the third quarter, and I had other computer stuff to do. So, but what bugged me was the beginning of the third quarter. The Rams were up 13-10, and then the Bengals get the ball first. And Burrow throws a long pass, and the receiver, the Bengals' best receiver, yanks the Rams defender. I can't remember what defender it was, but it's their best defender. But he grabs him by the face mask, throws him down, catches the ball, goes for a touchdown immediately. There was no call, and then that upset me. That put the Bengals ahead. And then when the Rams got the ball in the next possession, very first play or second play or something like that, Matthew Stafford, the defender, could catch the ball. It tipped up and went right into the hands of the Bengals for an interception. And then I turned it off. I just went to my computer to do the stuff that I needed to do, thinking that, okay, this is all rigged. They have it all rigged for the Bengals. And I was planning on doing a podcast this morning saying that Matthew Stafford's the worst quarterback in the NFL, because that's what I was going to do. Because at that time I thought, well, there they go. It's because after watching Stafford with the Lions and hoping him to do good with the Lions, I've seen this a million times. When he was with the Lions, something like that would happen, and then they would just fall apart and lose. But this is the difference with Matthew Stafford having good teammates on both sides of the ball. The biggest, what I was looking at was the statistics. When I was looking at the statistics between both teams, the one thing that I noticed that was a glaring thing was they had 7 sacks on Burrow, and Matthew Stafford was sacked a few times, 2 or 3 times, something like that. But to have 7 sacks on your quarterback in a game, that's almost as bad as fumbling. The Rams defensive line, they knew they had to pick it up. And Aaron Donald came through when he needed to. He only had two sacks in the game, but he did his part. The rest of the line did their part, and they actually got to Burrow, which is really the only way to beat Cincinnati, because if you don't get to Burrow, he's going to get it to their receivers. We had the 2 best offenses in the league in the game, and it was a lot lower. I thought it was going to be a shootout. I thought it was going to be in the high 30s, the final, with the Rams. A shootout would have definitely been an advantage to Matthew Stafford. But in the game, in this kind of game, this kind of a slugfest, would have been more favorable to the Bengals, but it turned out with the last little bit in the game, Matthew Stafford, in his usual fashion, he comes back and he wins the game, and it was just it was amazing. I had to watch the fourth quarter, or basically the second half and the highlights, but Cooper Kupp deserved the MVP because he's the one that made the catches, and he made the winning catch. And with Matthew Stafford throwing 2 interceptions, that kind of knocked him out of the MVP. So Cooper Kupp deserved the MVP, and Aaron Donald had a good game, but if he would have had like maybe 4 of those sacks, then he might have gotten MVP. But he came through when they needed him. The rest of the team, both sides of the ball. So it's not just a Matthew Stafford thing. They all came together, and that was a pleasant surprise. And it's just I feel really good for Matthew Stafford and his family, and I love his press conference at the end when he had his 3 3 daughters. 2 of them are twins, and it was just good. Matthew Stafford has been deserving this sort of thing for many years, and what I've been screaming about was that he needed to go to a team that could get him to the Super Bowl, and it finally paid off. Anyway, well, that's it for today. So again, have a happy Valentine's Day, and let me put on my music here. Okay, well, that's it for this week, and we will talk to you next time. Have a good day.